Wow, this is quite a view from up here. Look at this. You can see the entire city of Jericho down below. Wow. You know, I should have come up here sooner to see this. Well, hi, I'm Shoshana.
I'm Bob.
You're Bob. What an unusual name.
Oh, yes.
That is an unusual name. I don't think it's Hebrew.
No.
You're not Jewish?
No.
Oh, well, I guess that's all right.
Yeah.
My name is Shoshana.
Oh.
That's a Hebrew word. You know what it means? My dad picked it for me. It means lily. Lily. But you can call me Shoshana. And I am really excited to be up here because I've heard that there are these crowds gathering in town here because this guy named Jesus is here, and he's brought his disciples, and they've been kind of gathering bigger and bigger crowds around them. And I mean, look at this. There's this huge crowd down here. I want to see what's going on. Maybe I can hear what they're talking about down there. I'm going to go check it out. Wow, look at all these people. I mean, Jericho's not that big a town, but there are a lot of people in here. I guess it is because Jesus is here and he brought his 12 disciples, and there's a lot of excitement going on, you know? And I hear that they're making big plans. They're getting ready to leave Jericho and head over to the big city. You know what the big city is, right? You know what the big city is? It's not Jericho. Jericho's way smaller. It's Jerusalem. They're heading to Jerusalem. And more people are following them. I mean, look at all these people. Wow, excuse me, sir, excuse me. It's hard to get through these crowds. Oh my gosh. But I can see, I see the disciples. Do you see them over there? Do you see them? They're walking and they're talking. I wonder what they're saying. Can you hear what they're saying? No, you can't hear either? I gotta get a little closer and see if I can find out. But it looks like they're talking about their big entrance into Jerusalem. They want to make a big splash, because they think this Jesus is really going to change things, make the world a better place and all that stuff. Do you like my hair? It's not easy having hair like this. I wash it once a year, whether it needs it or not. But yeah, and I can hear the disciples. They're talking. Can you hear them? Let's listen. What are they saying over there? Oh my goodness. I don't know. What are they saying? They're talking about how they're going to get there. They're tired of walking. They're thinking maybe they should get something a little more grand. You know, I don't know, a bus, maybe a big bus, maybe a limousine. That would be cool. Or would it? I mean, that seems like a lot of fuss. I don't know who this Jesus guy really is. I keep hearing about him. Have you heard about Jesus? Yeah, you've heard of him? What have you heard about him?
That he heals the sick.
He heals the sick?
Yeah.
You know, I've heard stories like that. I don't know if I really believe them, though. But that's what people are saying. That's why people are gathering around a lot.
Right.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I want to know more. I'm so curious about this. Oh, now they're talking about a ticker tape parade. A ticker tape parade. I don't even know what that is. Do you? Have you ever heard that? I don't know. Well, now, there's a guy over there. I think his name is Philip. Have you heard of Philip? No? He's talking about how maybe when they get to the big city, that when they roll in, maybe he could do some preaching, because I guess he can speak in Greek. Would that help you if he spoke in Greek? Oh, sure. Oh, good. Maybe you can listen closely and tell me what he says, because I'm not so sure I'll be able to understand him. But he wants to speak in Greek. But now there's this other guy, Thomas. Have you ever heard of Thomas? He says he's got some doubts about the whole thing, you know? And that's the kind of guy he is, because I've seen him around town. He's always doubting everything. He says, why don't you just tell things the way they are? Don't talk in these riddles. If a spade is a spade, it's a spade. None of this talking in circles business. I don't get it. It's got to be something I can see, he says. And, oh, brother, there go James and John. You know about them. Forever trying to work their way up to the top. Now they're arguing about something called letterhead, I think, about what kind of font they should use and where their name should go on the letterhead. Oh, can you believe it? They want to be right underneath Jesus' name. And I think they're talking about how when they get into Jerusalem and he wins the big election, that they want to be his right-hand man. They want to sit on his right hand and his left side. Oh, those guys, what a bunch of bozos. And then, oh yeah, now there's a fight over here with these two. It looks like it must be Judas and Matthew. Matthew, he used to be a tax collector. He used to work for the Romans. Ooh. bad news. And now he's hanging out with Judas. And I think Judas is in charge of the treasury for the disciples, and I think I saw him dip his hand into the common money bag the other day. Not saying anything, but I can see why they might be arguing with each other. I don't know. And then, they're moving down. I think they're getting over at Weeks Crossing over there. And there's Bartimaeus. He hangs out there a lot, you know. He lost his sight when he was quite young. It's so sad. His dad, Timaeus, was pretty upset about it. And so now his dad has to keep working because his son can't support his parents. So he's there at Weeks Crossing all the time with his hand out, trying to get money. It's so sad, so very sad. And now, oh gosh, look, the disciples are going right past him, right past Bartimaeus. And I think Bartimaeus has heard that they're coming. Oh my gosh, and he's yelling. I never have heard Bartimaeus yell before. He's yelling, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Oh, brother, the disciples won't have any of that. Look at them, they're shushing him, saying, "We have big, important things to do. We've got to get our limo and head over to Jerusalem." Oh my gosh. But he's not getting quieter. He's not shushing at all. "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." That's what he said. Did you hear him? And look, Jesus is stopping. I see Jesus making a motion like this. And look, there's Bartimaeus. He's jumped up. He's running over to Jesus. And Jesus is saying, "What do you want me to do for you?" Oh, and Bartimaeus says, "Give me my sight back." Oh, wouldn't that be nice? And Jesus said something to him, and look, Bartimaeus can see where he's going. He's walking around with his eyes wide open. He's got the biggest smile on his face. Do you see it? Wow. Well, I bet he's going to go tell all of his friends and go on a cruise or something. He's so happy now that he can see things. But no, he's not. Jesus has gone around the corner, and Bartimaeus is following him. Did you see what Jesus did there? He healed the blind. It's true, those rumors I've been hearing that he can heal the sick, that he can bring healings of all kinds. He just did it right in front of our very eyes. I mean, you can't plan publicity like that. Jesus did that. Now that's the kind of man I want to follow. I think I will.